Good, everybody. Thank you for joining me here once again on the ML Family channel. For those of you that's new, welcome. Love having you. Thanks for joining. Please go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up with the like button. Subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you're notified every time I post a video. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think, regardless if it's question, comment, or opinion. Doesn't matter. I'll always respond back as quick as possible. Also, make sure you share this video. Also, make sure that you check the description where I'll leave my Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and my Twitter so you can come join me over there. This is a stimulus check update for October 13th, 2020. So let's get into it. Alright, some people's not going to like what I'm about to say, but that's okay. And it might be people out of my family, but that's alright. I feel it needs to be said. I'm going to say it. I'm not going to give any names. But it's hard enough when you hear that somebody has passed away from COVID-19. Well, it's even worse when it hits closer to home. I ask that you guys keep my family in your prayers. I found out last night that my cousin contracted COVID-19 and passed away due to complications to COVID-19. I don't want to hear anything about it's because of underlying conditions. No. This person passed away due to complications of COVID-19. Period. You don't know if there was underlying conditions. I don't know if there's any underlying conditions, but what they're saying is that this person passed away from COVID-19. I didn't even know that they contracted it. I'm not 100% sure that I was even told about it, so I'm not going to say that I was. But I did, however, find out last night that this person had it and that they had passed away. So, due to the complications and not being able to breathe. So I ask that you please keep my family in your prayers. I ask that you guys like and subscribe to this video, subscribe to my channel. When you like this video, it helps the algorithm push my videos out to a broader audience. I want everybody who doesn't have the opportunity to get this information anywhere else, I want them to have the opportunity to get the information. And that's why I asked you to subscribe, because people that you know may not be able to get the information from anywhere else or don't want to see it anywhere else and may want to see it off of the YouTube channels. That's why I asked you as well to like it, because when you like it, it pushes out to a broader audience so everybody else gets the information as well. So to jump into it, White House's $1.8 trillion package was presented on October 9th with the bill supporting a $1,200 stimulus check for the individual, $2,400 married couple, $500 dependent for adult or child, which has now changed. Stephen Mnuchin has raised the amount for both. It is $1,200 individual, $2,400 married couple, $1,000 per child up to 3 dependents, and $1,200 per adult dependent. So that's a good sign. Then we have the unemployment. The proposal set enhanced unemployment benefits at $400 a week, down from the $600 included in the CARES Act, but up from the $300 LWA that was authorized through the Trump administration when Trump did an executive order this summer. State and local funding, a big sticking point. The proposal includes $300 billion for cities and states, up from the $250 billion in earlier proposals. Speaker Nancy Pelosi's Deputy Chief of Staff Drew Hamill said Friday that the Speaker is concerned about the lack of strategic plan to crush the virus in the administration's proposal. White House spokeswoman Alyssa Farah said on Friday that the administration wants to keep the cost of the bill below $2 trillion. It's also unclear if Senate Republicans would support any deal over $1 trillion. Don't know that yet. We'll find out. Let's see. I seen a part in the article where it was talking about them both doing a bill. My opinion is if you're going to both have a bill, put both them bills together and go ahead and agree on it. Because then one side gets what they want, the other side gets what they want, all at a big price tag, put them both together, and you all get what you want. The American people get what they want. They get what they need. See? It's a win-win. Can't lose with that one. Excuse me. We're still willing to be engaged, but I'm not optimistic for a comprehensive deal, White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows said this week on Fox News. I am optimistic that there's about 10 things that we could do on a piecemeal basis. Trump called out 3 areas where he'd support targeted legislation, which would be the direct payments as a $1,200 stimulus check for individual, $2,400 married couple, $1,000 per child, up to 3 dependents, and $1,200 adult dependent. Airline assistance, which would stand alone at $28.8 billion for airline support bill that Pelosi suggested could be the starting point for legislation. And see, this is what ticks me off, because we're sitting here today in October, still no stimulus package, still no stimulus check, still no unemployment, still no hazard pay. And she's the one that told the airlines to just stop, which is ridiculous. Stop laying people off. Stop furloughing people. Just halt it until we get this bill passed, because a bill is imminent. A bill is... And then with the Paycheck Protection Program, the PPP, the Payroll Protection Plan, that was part of the Spring's CARE Act, provided for forgivable loans to small businesses as an incentive to keep employees on the payroll. Trump said he'd sign it now, authorizing an additional funding to protect small business payrolls. But Nancy Pelosi said no standalone bills unless it's part of a bigger, broader bill. Support for the Postal Service, that come through the House bill that passed, providing $25 billion in additional funding. The Senate didn't take that up in the bill at all. They didn't put that in the bill. Now, the Democrats' comprehensive $2.2 trillion offer direct payments. Again, the $1,200 stimulus check, individual, $2,400 married couple, $500 for dependent. Now, again, Stephen Mnuchin is raised on both, $1,000 per child, up to 3 dependents, and adult dependent for $1,200. Payroll support for small businesses and airline workers. The Democratic plan would refund payroll protection and extend the program to airline workers. The Democrats want unemployment benefits. The plan would reauthorize 600 federal unemployment payments through January 2021, which would be January 31st. State and local funding. The bill would provide assistance to state and local governments to pay essential workers, including first responders and healthcare workers, housing assistance. The proposal would renew financial support for renters and homeowners to meet rental mortgage payments. But the thing about it is, August 5th, Donald Trump executive ordered a new rent moratorium nationally, for people to not get evicted or anything of the such, or mortgages and all of that. It started and went into effect September 1st, expires December 31st. What happens now is that political reports that the negotiators intend to work through the weekend and into next week on a deal, with Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell warns that the election barely 3 weeks away, a deal is unlikely to happen before November 3rd, which I think is ridiculous. Get the bill done. We're tired of waiting. We need the help. I personally am getting very frustrated now that I've lost somebody within my family, within my circle. It's irritating when you lose somebody that you don't know, and then you lose somebody that you do know close to home to the coronavirus complications. People don't understand. Some don't. They think that it's a hoax, it's fake. The president is downplaying it. And also, which I'm going to include at the end of this, is going to be a photo of something that happened yesterday, which is shocking. That one of the people within a representative decided that they were going to go ahead and put in a bill or legislation to have Nancy Pelosi removed. I'll let you see the article or the headline for yourself through Fox. You can go ahead and check that out at the end of the video. Pause it so that you can catch that picture, and you can look that article up yourself so you can see it's not a joke. It's for real. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for joining me. Love all of you. And God bless. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you're notified every time I post a video. Also, make sure you drop a comment. Share this. Check the description. And just remember, social distance. Wear a mask. Wash your hands. Sanitize. COVID-19 is real. It's not a game. It's not a hoax. And until the next one.